Okay, this thing is recording. Hey guys, it has been a very long time since I've uploaded a video, and I did not want to come to you sitting in my car recording on my phone. I was like, I wanted it to be like a real sit down video, but really, I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Every time I go to film, it's always something. So let me just recap the last 7 months. Pretty much, it all went downhill when me, Tara Gay Nicole, and Mitch Seal, MUA, we did the weight loss video. And we did that weight loss video, and I was like, I don't know, I really tried, because normally I lose weight like on the dime because I had the bariatric surgery 12 years ago. But the thing with that is you can lose a lot of weight really fast, but then you can gain a lot of weight really fast. So like if you stay on your diet, you can lose a lot of weight, and after 12 years it's like ineffective. Like most people go back and have a revision, and I didn't have a revision or anything like that, but I know how to work it to where I can lose weight really fast. But during that time when I tried to, I really kind of gave up, because it was like I had the twins, and so like I didn't have time to like go, and I didn't have time to really cook or do anything like that. It just was not working out. And a lot of people think when you say that, you mean like, oh, I'm about to go just eat a whole bunch of stuff. That's not it. Normally, I was just eating about 1900 calories a day. It's the carbohydrates that made me gain so much weight. It has nothing to do with how much I was eating, because I still don't eat much at all, because even though my surgery is ineffective, my stomach still isn't that big. It's not like a normal size stomach, so I still can't eat that much in one setting or anything like that. So what made me gain so much weight was just the fact that I was sitting down taking care of the twins a lot. And remember, I had a toddler too, so twins and a toddler who was like, Persia was like what, 1.5, 2 at the time. So I had newborns really, and Persia, so it was really hard. So I had 3 babies at once. So I don't know about you guys and a lot of people that have children, but a lot of people don't really have like 3 babies at once unless they had triplets or they had twins, like I did, twins and then the toddler. So it was very hard by myself. And then, you know, we don't have no family here in Florida, so it's just really, really hard. So anyway, the reason why I mentioned that is because after that time, I really didn't want to record any more videos, because when I lost the challenge, people was like, well, why didn't you just do this and this? And it should be easy to do this. You know, anybody could say anything from, you know, their perspective, or if they're not in your shoes, they don't know what the heck is going on. So it kind of made me mad, because I was just like, whatever. And I have a really bad temper. So I really didn't want to record any more videos after that. But I think I did like 2 or 3 more videos after that. I did a makeup look that I was obligated to do after that, but the whole feel of my channel went down for me at that time. Like after that, I really didn't even care about YouTube anymore. I was like, I'm done, because I realized you can't be a people pleaser. You really can't. You have to just do your own thing. You can't be like a people pleaser and worry about people. You have to just do stuff for you. And so I never really picked it up. So I start, you know, I got something in my eye. I would lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight. And I just realized I just cannot be consistent. Now, if I was in Michigan and I didn't have any children or anything like this, the weight would have just melted off, because I'd be able to exercise. The thing that was keeping me from it back then, well, when I came here, I was like 80 pounds lighter. But the thing that kept me from like really getting back into shape there, because I was in the shape there at one point, and then I got out of shape. It was school, 6 years, you know, got my master's degree. Took a long time, university. It actually only took me 5 years to get my master's degree, but I'm just saying, it you know, university, I was busy. I was just eating vegetarian, so I was eating a lot of carbs, because I would eat like a vegetarian Subway, stuff like that, whatever. So carbs, if I eat carbs, I will get fat. I'm just one of those persons that hasn't been blessed with a good metabolism. Moving on from that whole aspect, then I just started getting tired of makeup. Like I was just tired of the whole chase of makeup. Every time I turned on YouTube, it was something new. Buy this, buy that. And I just started looking at my makeup, because I'm a type of person that is a minimalist. I like the minimal amount of stuff. I feel like the more stuff you have, the more clutter. And I don't like clutter. I'm like, I have a OCD. I don't like a lot of clutter. And I had so much makeup that I wasn't using it. It was expiring. It was, I would like it one minute and not like it the other. And my makeup collection was getting really big for me, for one person. And I felt like it was just really a waste of time. It was just like every palette I had looked the same. And I don't wear makeup as much because I don't get out as much. Not here, not now. I mean, now I'm starting to do a little bit more. The other day I went to the movies. I saw Night School, good movie, cool, it's funny, you know. So I'm trying to get out a little bit more and change up the game a little bit, because either I'm going to stay here in Florida or I'm going to go home where I know I got like friends and stuff to do, because I you know, I don't know about here. But, that's what I've been doing. These people in this other car probably looking at me like, girl, who she talking to? Yeah, so it was a rough ride for me after that, because the weight loss and weight gain has been up and down. Friday, I started back eating low carb. I lost 11 pounds over the weekend. It's easy to lose weight, but you have to maintain it with not eating carbohydrates, like a lot of carbs. You know, I try to stick to under 60 carbs a day. And I really, back in the day when I was losing big pounds, I was doing 0 carbs a day, which made my mind crazy, which made me a nut. And because you have to have sugar, you have to have glucose in order to have your brain function, or else you just be cranky, your breath gonna stink, and you're gonna mess up your pancreas like I did back then. So, you know, you have to have some form of carbohydrates, very low, minimal processed food. But that's a whole nother video. So my recording room has been set up for so long. Oh, and then we moved. So we were having like the worst time with these neighbors upstairs from us, because they hate kids. It was like this younger dude, and I couldn't stand him. He couldn't stand me because, you know, he would hear the babies cry, or they really don't cry, but he would hear them like playing or something, and he would like stomp on the floor. That's the thing about apartment living. I'm so over it. Like I always used to say, I love apartments because you got all the amenities and things like that that you wouldn't have in a house, or you could if you like, you know, in the area where you have it. But I'm over apartment living. Like that's another thing. I'm waiting to move into a house. So we moved we in the same place, but we moved to a bigger upgraded unit, like, you know, with all the Frigidaire and all the stuff like that, like real upgraded unit. And it's been a little bit better with new neighbors. But I mean, for that year, I was in that apartment for 14 months. I had a 14-month lease in that apartment. And it was hell with them people upstairs. I couldn't stand them. They couldn't stand me. And, you know, I kept telling the office, we're going to butt heads. You know, I'm from Michigan. We don't get down like that. Like, we don't get down with, you know, I don't know who the people upstairs thought they was playing with, but I ended up having to get with them, and then they stopped. Yeah, they stopped with that stumping. Like, they would get mad at us and just like start jumping on the floor, because me and my husband, the last straw was my husband and I was having a conversation. We were whispering in our own room, because we know that the walls are thin, you know, and instead of being mad at us, you should be mad at the office. But we were whispering because we know we was like, the walls are thin, we don't need everybody in our conversation. And we whispering, and these fools upstairs just start stumping on the floor, like I mean, not like a walking stump. I mean, like somebody stood there and started pounding their foot on the floor, and I went like ham, ziggity, boom, called the office. I was cussing the office out like, these people upstairs about to get the business because they getting on my nerves. They stumping on my floor. And I said, you know, loud enough for them to hear me up there. And I'm like, I don't play that. So anyway, eventually we ended up transferring. The office called them, and they stopped the whole little stump thing. But it was a big deal. So that was another thing I was going through. I couldn't record any videos in that apartment. The only video I recorded over there was the video talking about the that rainbow looking palette and the highlighter. That last video I posted, that you saw I was whispering in that video, and that was bad. So I was like, I'm not ever recording that house again, because I don't want nobody listening to me. You know how you feel awkward, especially if you live in apartments. You know you feel awkward when you're already recording a video, and then you got people like being butt heads upstairs. So that was another thing. Privacy was an issue there. At this apartment, it's bigger. The walls are a little bit further apart. I mean, it's still the same place, but just a bigger unit. But it's just that I still, like, I can record makeup videos and things like that, but I'm just not good with like vlogging there and all that stuff like that. I know people be like, just pick up the camera and vlog. It's not that simple, because vlogs are so phony and staged. Like, people think about what to do in the vlog, and then you have to, I mean, rarely do somebody just pick up the camera and be like, okay, I'm really just sitting down, chilling with my hands in my pants watching TV. I mean, that's a real vlog. Most people be like, oh, I'm getting ready to go to the park, and then we're going to go to the movies, and then we're going to go to the mall, and then we're going to, that's all staged. You know what I'm saying? It's not really like, it's a vlog, but it's like a really staged vlog. It's not like, oh, this is my real life right now. Because like right now, I'm not really doing anything of interest. So yeah, so I'm just trying to recap with you guys what's been going on. I'm still struggling with the weight loss off and on, and a lot of people will tell you how to help you being a person that I am, because I don't want to sound like I'm trying to be like, oh, I know what to do, but I do know what to do. I know what to do. I know there's nothing anyone can tell me, because I have, with my body, because I've done this before. I lost 255 pounds before with diet, exercise, and I did have the surgery, but the surgery is not a magic thing. You have to actually eat correctly, and I was eating, you know, barely anything, and so I did it right for the most part. And so I'm trying to do it right again, but you know, you never know. I mean, I'm starting to get back into the groove of things. The girls are getting older. The twins are 2. Persia is still 3, but she'll be 4 next month, so they'll be 2 and 4. And of course, my daughter, my eldest is 18. She just turned 18 in July, so 18. So I'm dealing with the teen, okay, and then you got the 3-year-old, which will be 4 soon, and then 2 2-year-olds. So, and then I'm with nobody here. No one watches my kids. I have no babysitters. I have no one, nowhere to take them. They don't go to daycare or anything like that. So I'm 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with all 4 of my kids. Okay, so yeah, I have nothing else to do. So, you know, kind of like being on a diet, and kind of even, because I like to eat vegetarian, and that includes a lot of, you know, vegetables and some breads and things like that. And it's hard when you have to go back to eating like meat, because, you know, really, I'm not a meat eater. I hate meat, really. So that's a big transition for me, but that's the only way I can really lose weight, is just to eat low carb and knock out the, I mean, you can be vegetarian low carb, but it's very, very hard, because it does take a lot of protein to lose weight. I mean, you have to, it's something about high protein, low carbs that make you lose weight really instantly. And you can exercise all you want to, but the main thing is your diet. I mean, you can if you just stay on your diet correctly, eventually you will need to add in a lot of exercise. But really, you know, bariatric doctors will tell you, even if you watch a doctor now on My 600 Pound Life, he tell you that, you know, people come in his office be like, I was exercising, and then he's like, look, you can exercise all you want to, but that's only gonna burn 100, 200, 300 calories. You need to be on your diet. That's what's going to help you lose weight. And that's my whole thing too. I used to only add in a little bit of exercise, and let me tell you, the weight was falling off in droves, and it was nothing to do with exercise. It's just my diet. So it's all about your diet. It's not about the exercise. Exercise is good for your heart. That's good for your heart and keeping your body functioning. But weight loss, you're going to burn 300-400 calories maybe, but if you didn't ate about 3,000 or 2,000, that's not going to do anything for you. So, you know what I mean? But anyway, moving on. I am going to be recording videos soon. I don't know when. I'm debating on whether to go back to Michigan this January or stay here. I did meet, you know, some people. I have been a couple of places, but it's not real friendships like it is in Michigan. You know, when you meet a friend in Michigan, I mean, like, y'all like thieves, thick as thieves, and down here it's more so like, oh, I'll call you if I go here, and, you know, y'all go somewhere together and then go home. You know what I mean? It's like, it's cool, but it's not as real as it is in Michigan. Like they're my people. So I'm just debating on all of that stuff, and I will keep you guys informed. Welcome to all my new subscribers, if anybody has subscribed. I've watched so many channels take off, and I'm like, I'm so happy for them people, because they can be consistent. I can't be consistent. Like, if I included my kids in my videos, then that would be consistent, but I don't want to do that. I don't know if they want to be recorded. They might get older and be like, I don't want to be on camera. And, you know, it's kind of bad to, I mean, for people who do it, that's good for them. But for me, I just don't really know people on the internet. Like, you guys are fine, but then who do I know who else is watching my videos? And somebody might live next door to me and see my video and be like, oh, and think it's okay to come hang out with us or something. You just don't know who watching you or what the situation is. So I really don't like putting my kids all on camera like that. But I'm about to go in here to the doctor. It's been 15 minutes. I'm surprised. I got the iPhone XS Max, and I like it so far. As far as the clarity is good, and of course it's a plus model. My iPhone 10, I hated that one, so I'm happy to have the 10s Plus Max, whatever. That's a dumb name. They should have just called it the 10 Plus. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Or they should just call it the iPhone 9. Should have been like the iPhone 9 and 9 Plus, but they went to 10 from 8, whatever. I don't know. Y'all know I try to grab the newest one every year. It really doesn't mean anything. I think this year, I think the next one they come out with, I'm going to skip that one. Because this one, I think I'm just going to stick with the XS Max. Because there's nothing else new that they can do to a phone that's going to make me switch. You know what I mean? It's what else can they do? I mean, it's done with. So I think I'm going to stick with this one for about 2 years because there's nothing else to stick with. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to go ahead and go to the doctor. Oh my God, it's been 15 minutes. I'm about to be late. Gotta go, y'all.